Hey guys, Max here again. I'm in Japan. I'm doing a segment for Meet a Halfie on HAPA Hour, and I have my friend here, Miki, and we're just gonna talk to her and see what it's like for her being half Japanese in Japan today.
Hi, my mom's Japanese, my dad's American, and I was born in Japan and kind of raised in Japan too, but like I've been back and forth, like the States and Italy and Germany and so many places.
Oh yeah, because your dad's military, right? Yeah. So first question, just growing up, were you a native English speaker or native Japanese or both at the same time?
Actually, I thought it was both at the same time, but I just watched my video from like 2 or 3 years old, and my English was really bad when I saw the video. So I think I was able to like speak English when I went to the States with my dad at around 4. So like until that, my English was like really Japanese katakana English.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, that was like what my mom wanted me to do. Like I think she really thought that this wasn't going to be a really good thing, that I won't be able to like speak English. So she sent me to my dad because my dad was in the States at the time for like half a year. And then I totally forgot how to speak Japanese and I came back.
She was probably like, oh dang it, why is our daughter not there?
Yeah. So my mom put me in the Japanese kindergarten, so I would like catch up with my Japanese again.
You spent how long in? So you're 4 years old?
Yeah, for just a half a year.
You forgot Japanese in half a year.
After I did that, I went to American school. So I started American school in September, and then went to Japanese school from April.
The same grade?
Yeah.
Okay, why? Oh, wait, and you mean American school in Japan, right? On base?
I don't know why I did that though. I don't remember.
Your parents are probably just like, just make sure she learns both languages.
It's so confusing.
So then you're in Japanese school then, for elementary school.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was pretty bad. I don't know. I don't really have that much of a good memories about it. Yeah.
Was it just
it was kind of tough.
bullying?
Yeah, kind of bullying. Like bullying from my friends and from my teachers.
What?
Yeah.
From your, those are like the two people that aren't supposed to.
Yeah, I wouldn't say teachers, but like my vice principal, I think she really hated me for some reason. My principal was really good to me though. Yeah.
Were you a good kid?
I don't really remember. I might have been a really pain in the butt, but I don't know. But I think it's just like where I was at the moment, like where I lived, because I heard that like that area that I was, like they didn't really like the people from the base. Since I was like half Japanese, half American, some people didn't really like me because of that. So yeah, I really had a tough time being in Japanese school. One thing really clicked me, it was like the vice principal told me that like she didn't want me in her school. Like she was like, in Japanese she told me, 迷惑だからもう来ないで.
You're laughing, but that's not funny.
Yeah, I know. That's when I decided to go back to the American school on base.
You were there from when to when?
5th grade to 6th grade.
Oh, that's only 2 years.
Yeah.
But it was good, okay.
Yeah. But like since I went to Japanese school for 4 years, like my English was like, you know, my level was
it dropped again.
Yeah, it dropped again. So I had to take ESL class.
Oh, really? Constantly bouncing between like being Japanese and American. And
yeah. But it was cool because like I had like 9 Halfies in my class.
Oh, really?
So they were like in a similar situation, like, so I wasn't really
like supportive too, right? Like, and then high school eventually you're back
to Japanese school.
Yeah. Did you like it though? Was it better at high school?
Yeah, it was fine. Like when I went to high school, they were like, "Oh, you're half," you know. So opposite. It was like the opposite from the elementary school. They're like, "Ah, urayamashi." Like, so much different. Like, you know, none of my teachers are mean to me anymore.
Next question: did you have an identity crisis anytime growing up, or multiple?
Yeah, elementary school, yeah, I did. Like, I was like, why am I not Japanese? Because like, whenever I walk down the street and there will be like so many kids that's like coming up to me and say like, oh, you're Gaijin.
Just straight up, like, Gaijin da?
Oh, Gaijin da, Gaijin da. And I'm like, no, I'm Japanese.
Do they just stop? Like?
Yeah, they stop, but they're like confused, I guess. because I don't look Japanese. I actually don't really look half for Japanese.
Well, you don't look half for half Japanese.
Yeah. So like when I went up to high school,
yeah,
I was like, yeah, I think I'm really like, you know, confident about being half because I'm like both, right?
Yeah. Oh, so it hit around high school.
Yeah.
Though. You're like, I am awesome. So next question, you are an actress in Japan, like in the Gaijin talent industry. I don't know how long, but wait, how long was it?
I started at 5.
5? Okay, so long term veteran. What's it like being half Japanese? Do you feel like easier, harder, or?
It depends, I guess. When I started from 5, there weren't much half that are doing these kind of jobs, and especially kids. We had a lot of jobs for halves, but then it suddenly stopped at some part.
Oh.
Now I'm in a Gaijin agency.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah.
So
I thought you were always in Gaijin, but
no. I was in like a half and Japanese.
Do you kind of prefer the Gaijin agency, or?
For me, I can't really get the jobs that's for halves because I don't look Asian. So like when I went to audition, then they were looking for halves, and I went to the audition because they called me, right? And when I went, they're like, "Are you half?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then they're like, "You don't look half." And I'm like, okay, what is half? Like, what does half look like?
Yeah, what does half look like? Do you look half to me? Like when I first met you, I can't remember where I met you, but I was like, oh, well, definitely half.
Well, it's a strange thing because like halves and halves notice
half and halves.
Like, you know, it's funny. But yeah, we know if you're mixed.
You always like look and you're like,
yeah, I know you're mixed. Yeah. But from Japanese, I don't look half enough. They told me at the spot, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get this job.
Yeah, you're like, oh well.
The funny thing is, I've done French, British, American, German, not Japanese.
But then like one of the most famous recent one is RIZAP.
Yeah, it's really funny.
So next question, any like particularly funny or weird stories like you remember from being half Japanese that you...
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay. Good content.
My friend's Japanese. We went to a festival in Japan, and I wanted to buy yakisoba. I went to buy it, and my friend was standing next to me, and I was buying it. I was like, yakisoba hitotsu in Japanese. This guys keep on asking my friend if I wanted seaweed on top or not. Even if I'm speaking in Japanese to him, he doesn't. I don't know if like he doesn't notice, or like I don't know.
And you're
so
like,
I'm like, no, irimasen. No, I don't need it in Japanese. And then he asked my friend again if I needed a chopstick or not. And I'm like, yes. A lot of people tell me like, oh, your Japanese is really good. And I'm like, yeah, I'm Japanese. And they get really confused. They're like, you're not Japanese. And I'm like, yes, I'm Japanese. And when I say like, okay, I'm half, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I got it. Half is like a new, I don't know, nationality, I guess, for Japanese.
Yeah, that's how they treat it. Like, you're not really Gaijin, but you're not really Japanese. So last thing I want to ask, is there anything you kind of want to share with the audience, half Japanese people, or even non-half Japanese people, like what you feel?
Well, it's been a lot easier to, you know, just like live in Japan as a half Japanese now, because, you know, people are more open about it now. You don't really feel offended about like them saying that you're half, because they're like, oh, you're half Japanese, and not like, you know, oh, you're half Japanese.
It's changed a lot.
Yeah. So I feel a lot confident about being half Japanese now.
So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you again, Miki, for being on here. Once again, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Miki, say something.
What?
A little more than that.